Alright, I'm coming to you from Gilroy, California in my very dirty van. I'd let you see it, but it's pretty bad right now. And I was just in a coffee shop and I just wrote a few notes on, well, what I want to talk about. So I'll probably just read it for verbatim, and I guess we'll go from there. So, let's get started. Stop trying to get closer to God. You cannot get closer to God at all. I understand you may have picked up that language because of the way you subjectively have interpreted your walk with God and in the experience of His presence, but we need to be established on a foundation that is way more firm and accurate, the New Covenant. Jesus Christ is literally your union with the Father, the whole Trinity. He was born and lived and died as you, and now lives glorified as you upon the throne of God. He is the high priest and mediator for all of humanity, whether they know it or not. It's about waking up and realizing where you already are. Paul speaks about revelation and receiving light in the eyes of our understanding. But what do we see? We see our already paid for and actualized union with the divine as a free gift. It's all based on the life, death, resurrection, and ascension of Jesus Christ. When you see Him, you see your true self. Jesus is both God's active love towards mankind as well as the perfect response of man back towards God. He is the only man with faith. He's the only perfect man with faith. We receive His faith as a free gift. He was the only one that could pull off faith anyways. That's the point. God is love, and within this love, God, out of love and wisdom, knew that we can never pull off anything towards salvation on our own. Jesus was plan A before the foundations of the world. He was the lamb slain before the foundations of the world. He has always been the first plan, the mystery hidden from past ages, now revealed, and we can see a lot of that in Paul's writing. So how much are you going to have to do to get closer to the transcendent? You don't even know what the Father looks like apart from the incarnation. Pay close attention to your prayer and fasting routines, because if you think you're getting more of God or Holy Spirit from them, you are ignorantly practicing divination. It is Antichrist. The fullness of deity dwells in bodily form, and thanks to Him and your union with Him, you are full of the Godhead as well. It's a free gift. Give up, relax. God has got everything under control. I am not saying we do not participate with the Holy Spirit, quite the opposite. The more you realize your already paid for and finished work of inclusion, the more you realize this God is within and around you. It becomes simply natural to participate in what the Father is doing supernaturally, because He has made the eternally begotten Son to dwell within you and as you. Christ is all and in all. There is no longer Jew or Gentile, male or female, slave or free man. Christ is all and everything. It begins with Him and it ends with Him. All for love's sake, all for relationship within the context of the Trinity. Jesus brought all of humanity into the fellowship of the divine nature, the Trinitarian life, by assuming all of the Adamic nature and crucifying it upon the cross, resurrecting as a new creation as us. We have been made in the exact image and likeness of this invisible God through Jesus Christ in all righteousness and holiness of the truth. You are already one with God. How are you going to get closer to Him? You are His mystical body upon the earth. How could I get closer to my body? It's impossible. So it is the same with Christ. Heaven is now. The gospel is the finished work of grace incarnate, manifesting Himself in Jesus Christ. This is quite the opposite from religion. This is mystical. It is reality. It is a waking up. It is realizing. It's what I'll finish at that. All right. God bless you guys.